everybody, welcome to Let's Look at, Northernlion tries, that's a name we've not heard for a long time. Haxity. What is Haxity? Well, that was what I was asking myself 10 seconds ago, and then Steam was like, it's a roguelite deck builder, and I went, alright, here's my credit card. This came out in June, I think, or at least its Steam store page dates to June, and the way I understand it's like a Cyberpunk roguelite deck builder. So we're going to see what's going on here. I'm sure there's going to be hacking and, cybernetic augments and stuff like that. We'll see. Haxity, a megacity steeped in corruption, greed, and apathy. An urban dystopia where the kind and caring are snuffed out in an instant by a soulless corporation. You've chosen to strike back. Fight your way through the impoverished streets of the sprawl to the decadent towers of High City to take down the bane of your existence, Megacorp. Spend the credits you earn to buy modifications and improvements. Changes to your cards during a fight will be reset when the fight is over. If you fall, the second wind protocol will revive you once per fight. Oh my god, that was so much louder than I expected. Just let me do a quick little alt tab. By the way, the game does have music, but on the home page, the main menu, it says mute it if you are posting videos, because they bought the rights to the music, but it hasn't percolated out to the copyright systems yet. A rogue cop with nothing to lose. Copperson dispenses vigilante justice with his AI-enhanced gun through the streets of Haxity. He is judge, jury, and executioner. Then you can't really see this, but momentum. Momentum attacks permanently gain more damage each and every time they hit. All right. I'm hip. I'm with it. We're fighting Banshee. I'm ready. Great presentation so far, by the way. I feel like I'm just blocking the character model a little bit. I'll read out the text. This seems fine. Drag your move cards into the 3 play spots. Okay, so we got a punch. It does 8 damage. We have a combat shield that gains 8 shield and also gives your attacks plus 2 damage this turn. We have Pyroblast, which gets momentum 4. So playing this is really nice because then it'll be 12 damage next time. So I think we do combat shield. We don't know what you're doing. That's rare. In a roguelike deck builder to not know what the enemy's doing. What a novel concept. You can drag the moves to rearrange them. That's alright. I think we got it right. So go shield. Oh, move cards have 3 types. Melee, ranged, and skill. Similar to rock, paper, scissors, the move types counter each other. Melee beats skill. Skill beats ranged. Ranged beats melee. A move that is countered does not deal damage and fails to execute its abilities. If 2 moves of the same type are matched, they both execute in turn.
I don't play by the rules anymore.
Oh my god. Alright, so melee, you beat my skill. And then we both had a ranged attack. And then my ranged attack beat your melee. You're going to do 9 damage to me. And as a finisher, which it was not played as, it would do 12 damage instead. Interesting. So you hit me. Yo, the animation is gorgeous. I'm surprised. Good blast, though. Good blast. Okay, you got 14 health. I got 64. So I don't know if there's a way to prepare for the rock, paper, scissors, quite frankly. I know in principle, the combat shield should go first. But I'm thinking it through, okay? I'm like, what about this? What if because I expect you to start, I don't know what I expect you to start with. Let's just try leaving it in the middle, and we'll see how it goes. Alright, so it's resolving. I have completely cybernetically, psychologically dominated you. Goodbye. Get destroyed. The art is actually incredible. It's shocking how good this game looks. Alright, let me in. We've completed our tutorial, perhaps? No. We're gonna learn hacking. Learn to manipulate the fight. Oh, okay, we got yeah. Banshee, contact, Banshee, contact, choice, Banshee. And then that's the tutorial, probably. No one fights fair in Haxity, and you shouldn't either. You can modify the outcome of a fight by using hacks. Install hackware. Draft starting deck. Okay, it's a hack starter pack. Select deck. Energy is used to play. Okay, hold on. Swap 2 of your adjacent moves in play. I bet this is stuff you can use to change the order of, or change the effect of the battle after you've already committed your moves. Give an attack plus 3 damage. It's a little cheaper on the energy cost. Give a move fast. Fast attacks win ties and slow attacks lose ties. Okay, so then if you... I think what this means is if you had a melee match with a melee, a range with a range, or a skill with a skill, the fast one will dominate the slow one, so the slow one doesn't get done. But I think... Let's take... Oh, I guess we just take them all? Banshee is a high damage assassin on rollerblades. Alright, I'm ready. I'm ready. I wish that I could put the music on, because when the sound effects come in, it is a little jarring. Okay, so we got 2 energy, and we got some hacks here. Give an attack plus 3 damage. Do we gain energy every turn? Energy is refilled and increased by 1 every turn up to a maximum. When you have initiative, you get plus 1 bonus energy, which is blue for that turn. Okay. So, I mean, I want shield and I want 2 pyroblasts. And then we can swap, so I don't want to spend any energy yet. Let's say we're done. Let's see how this resolves. I've completely dominated you. And as a result, when you pass during hacking, you can no longer play any hacks this turn. It's like betting in a round of poker. You can start by playing a cheap hack to see how your opponent responds. That's interesting. Players take turns playing hacks until both have passed. Okay.
I learned a thing or two in the Force.
So you don't have any hacks. So what I would probably do then is give 2... Oh, excuse me? Oh, no, you have none in your pile. There's a difference there. So what I should have done is passed first, and then when they manipulated, then I could have swapped and blown them out. They have no energy remaining. We'll still spend. Whoops. We'll still spend on this one right here. But we are going to take some damage in the process. All right, we take 8. You're going to take 22. That's still, it's a win for us. All right. Oh, you only draw 1 hack per turn. Okay. So, I mean, I think we do the exact same thing. Because, I mean, there is a reason to play Punch over Pyroblast. If you think that they have a lot of skills, then your melee will beat their skill. And actually, now that I think about it, what if we just played a Punch so that when we swapped, we had more options? Ah, now you're thinking. Alright, so how does this look? Everything tied.
Don't play by the rules
so you have made this stronger. Ranged beats melee, so I'm going to play a swap. Let me just see how this works. 2 locked moves can be swapped. Swap 2 moves that are in play. I want to swap you with you. Which will mean we lose our melee, but we do take your big damage dealer out. And then I'm like, okay, hold on. Do we care about a shield? Or would we rather have our melee attack? Because the range beats skill, right? No, range beats melee. Skill beats ranged. No, range beats melee. Melee beats skill. Skill beats range. Well, instead, I think we don't have the energy anyway. After all that.
Yeah.
Alright, we got a lot of learning to do. It's more complicated than originally anticipated. Still a good blast. Okay. So... Alright, we drew, give a move fast, which actually seems very nice. And again, I think you just put out 1 of everything. But, like, yeah, mix those 2 up. Maybe we'll get lucky and not need the hack in the first place.
I don't play by the rules anymore.
So, this is a ranged attack. So, actually, skill beats ranged. I'm trying to think of what we could shuffle here to make this work. And the answer, I think, is nothing. But we could... Hear me out here. Check this out. What if we swap these 2? So then we have 2 ties. But we make our...
Worst.
Did you just make something fast? Did I just see you make... Because I wanted to make something fast. Which means I was just going to say, then you won't even get a chance to do the damage. In which case, you die before you could attack me in the first place. Dude, there's a lot of complexity to this. Oh, there's even a little triangle back here, so you can keep yourself aware of how things are supposed to, of the order of which things are better and which things are worse. Okay, in each situation. This is really cool so far. It's thought-provoking. Right off the bat, I'm like, I gotta use my whole brain. Fighters bring their own personal arsenal of cybernetics, combat enhancements, and neural implants. Mods provide passive boosts to your combat capabilities. Okay, we'll draft a mod. Gain 1 focus, which increases skill damage, 1 accuracy, increasing range damage, or draw another hack at the start of your fight. I'm just going to keep it very basic and take range damage. Now, and would we rather draft a move or draft a hack? I think we'd rather draft a move. Yo, okay, so we got some interesting stuff here. Both players become vulnerable. Vulnerable increases damage by 50%, very Slay the Spire-y. Momentum, when this Doppler Blast. This move's momentum also increases damage on all other Doppler moves you have, or put the highest damage attack in your discard pile on top of your draw pile. I kind of like the Doppler with momentum 4, even though we only have 1 Doppler card. And we will fight Banshee again. I appreciate a slow-moving tutorial because there's a lot to learn here, actually. It's not just playing cards and taking their HP down to 0. Pay attention to what moves your opponent plays and where they slot them. Try to counterplay based on what you expect them to play. Look for key cards for their strategy and moves that work best in specific slots, like starter and finisher. Banshee likes to play melee finisher moves. Okay, so we will put a Doppler at the end then. And we'll still try to go like just hard on the range, on the range strats here. Let's see how this looks. All right, that's a great start. I gotta remember, energy is refilled and increased by 1 every turn. So I would say just give something +3 damage. Oh, and you have made...
I'm prepared. Are you?
I'm prepared. Are you? This hurts, but there's not a whole lot we can really do about it. You have 0 energy. We don't really want to make anything fast, and there's no real reason to... Well, maybe there is a reason to swap. Because ranged beats melee. We could minimize the amount of damage we take by... Just hear me out here. Melee beats skill. I mean, I don't want to spend the hack, though. Because I'm like, we can make it so we take 9 damage instead of 10. But I don't want to spend the hack. I think I'll just pass. Because I don't know, like, when you spend the hacks, do you shuffle them again? Do they come back? Or do you lose them for the remainder of battle? I don't know. Okay. You got 4 energy, I got 3, because you have initiative on this turn. I see. Okay. So you like to play melee finishers, which means we'll play a ranged end. And you know what? Let's throw a punch in here just so we got options. Okay, so we've bested you slightly. You have made one of our attacks slow. Guess what? We've made it fast, actually, so you lose. You pass, I pass. How about that? Good start. Oh. Beautiful. We do lose our shield after that turn, though. Okay. And we got give an attack +3 damage. I think really what we want to do here, especially because we have initiative, play one of everything and make sure we do damage first, in which case you die. So, like, just in case. I mean, the shield doesn't do anything for us, but just to have it out there maybe is worth something. Let's see how this looks.
Anything to survive.
Anything to survive. So we go first, which is a little scary. But we know we want to swap this and this. You're going to make that do more damage. I'm going to tell you, I don't think that's going to matter. Get blasted.
KO.
Very Scott Pilgrim-y sort of KO. Which really just
Stay down.
doesn't really mean it's from Scott Pilgrim. It means it's from like a fighting game from the 1990s. But tutorial cleared. Hey, let's go. I'm excited, dude. This seems really cool. Put me on a new run.
Day in the streets.
We could be Banshee if we wanted to. Charged attacks deal bonus damage as long as you keep hitting. Make sure every blow lands. Dr. Rats. Half scientist, half rat, half mad. I'm the giant rats that makes all the rules. We hack at night. We hunt at night. I know, okay. But, I mean, we might as well mix it up, right? Why not try to play a little bit as Banshee here? As you enter the hack lab, you are hit by a pungent smell. It's as though the hacktivists have tried to mask their body odor with the synthetic smell of anarcola. You hear a loud robotic utterance cutting through the white noise. Welcome to our little adhocracy of sorts. To take on Megacorp, you must first break free from your shackles. Okay? Which deck do we want? Overhead Cut Starter Pack, Detect Vulnerability Starter Pack, or Roller Derby Starter Pack? I mean, make your opponent vulnerable, take advantage of vulnerability, or charge your attacks. Let's do that. And we'll figure it out on the fly. Draft moves. Pick a card. Vulnerable 3. Quick Draw. This move gains fast when it becomes charged, and loses fast when it loses charged. Double damage. This move gains +1 damage this fight for each hack you've played this turn. Whirlwind Kick, 4x2. I think fast is nice. Oh, we're doing a bunch of them. Give your charged attacks in play charge 2 this fight, and fast this turn. Your attacks in play gain +1 damage per charge. They lose all charged. Okay, we don't want that. This card gains charged 4. Hits +1 for each hack you've played this fight. Let's get Supersonic Missile. I feel like I might be going a little aggro, but let's do it. What is Starter? This card has a bonus effect if it's played in the first slot. Let's try it. Okay, so let's get down to it. We're fighting a sewer beast. Gain 100 credits. All right. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. This is really neat, though. Give your charged attacks. Okay, so we wanted that with Quick Draw, because with Quick Draw it becomes charged. But this, presumably, we actually needed to go off in order to work. So here's my thinking right now, okay? Give your next 2 attacks in play charge 2 for each hack. Well, we may or may not hack. What are our hacks? Hidden Blade replaces one of your moves with a melee Hidden Blade, or swap 2 things which we can't afford. So I think you start with Supersonic at the start. You put Quick Draw at the end. And then I think we should put like a yellow in the middle. We could turn it into red with one of our hacks if we wanted. Let's play balanced and give it a try. Alright. So what did you do? What the heck did you do there? You've replaced this with a skill. Replay 1 temporary. So it's just it's an attack. And it's a skill. What beats skill? Melee beats skill. So this attack is not going to go off, and there's nothing we could do about it. But we can mitigate that attack by playing this, I think. Yeah, and then we're... Okay. Oh, what the heck? Infect. Applies the Infect debuff, causing opponent to take 5% more damage per stack. Alright, alright. Well, that's how this turn goes. Congratulations, you did some damage because you have initiative. The animation is gorgeous. This is... I'm still staggered by it. Okay. So what... You can play a lot of skills with your hacks. Skills lose to melee. So our hack kind of... If you go first and you change something to a skill, we can counter that with the melee. Ranged is at risk, though. But if we bait you by playing 1 ranged, maybe it's okay, dude. Your attacks deal plus 50% damage next turn. So we might as well put this here to see if we can get vulnerable on the enemy. And then I think we should play 1 ranged and 1 melee. Keep it balanced. Oh, we can't hack a melee thing out there. We can only swap, but that's okay. And we have to use our hacks first, which is unfortunate. But let's see how this goes. You did beat me on one of these. Well, the obvious play is you swap these 2. Now you win both of those. He's added some infect, but apart from that, that's no big deal. And we can't do anything else. Alright, I think we got the better of him there. I think we got the better of him. We gave him some vulnerability. We are heavily infected. But that seemed to go pretty well. Okay. Supersonic. It gives your charge attacks more. Give your next 2 attacks in play charge 2 for each hack you've played this turn. 2, 3. We're probably going to play 1 charge. So we're really just trying to kill you. We want this attack to be fast. I think this is... This is good balance. This seems good enough to me. He's passed already. Let me think about this for a second. Because we're going to take damage. I don't know, maybe we do heal to full after each fight. I'm just trying to see if there's a good swap here. Really, I think this is totally fine. Does this give us any benefit at all? Does some damage. I mean, charge, it gives you 1 damage per charge regardless, I think. We have done it. We made it happen. I think I got time for 1 more battle here. But again, this is another one I would not be surprised to see showing up in the future. I'm having a great time with this so far. It's been a great day for Northernlion tries. Hidden Stash. Draft a move and hack pair. Blade Rush and Suppress. Give any move Suppress this turn. Card text is disabled. Assault. Create a new card at a location in your deck. Created cards are removed from your deck at the end of the fight. It's interesting. So it creates a wide swing and then gives some more damage. That being said, I really like Slow. Yeah. Let's try that. Alright. And another move and hack pair. Quick Draw Power Charge. Nerf Bat. Give an enemy attack -5 damage. This starts slow by default. That's interesting. Gain 3 temporary energy. You know what? I like that because we have some cards that give more charge. Let's just take some credits here. And the Abattoir. Risk is its own reward. We have some cards that give charge based on the number of hacks you played. So a cheap hack that gives more energy is good. Buy a mod draft for 150 or a chance to get a rare mod. Oh yeah. 10% chance. Oh, that's not good. You've received a wound. Your attacks deal -1. 25% chance. Oh, baby. The next 2 cards you expend are moved to the discard pile instead of being removed. Increase healing received by 100%. Or your attacks gain +3 damage. They lose 1 damage at the end of every turn. You know, that for our purposes, that seems most applicable. All right, drop me in here.
Fight.
Very normal looking situation. We can slow anything that we want to, and we can give something a power charge. All right. Let's gear up for a big attack next turn. Are you any of these? None of these are charged attacks. I think we'll just go boot and cut, and I'm hoping for the best. What do you got for me here?
I can smell your next drink.
Not fantastic. And slow is not going to change that. Quite frankly, I'm just going to give you some bonus damage, and then that's it. It's not a great start for us. So my man's playing a lot of red and a lot of yellow. 6 infect and 1 debuff. Right, from the claws, I understand. So the whirlwind kick, we're happy to see it. Why don't you get charged up too? And you play a lot of yellow and a lot of red. So we'll play a lot of blue. How about that? How about that? And we can always do a little adjacent swap if we have to. All right, it went slightly better. Obviously, this would be a great time to be able to counter that eruption. Because I don't have a melee out there, unfortunately. Skill versus skill. Skill beats range. Range beats melee. I think we actually don't mind doing an adjacent swap here. Which does take some damage off, but it should make this a little bit better when it happens. Oh no, dude. Oh no, dude. 3 skills? I mean, we might as well pass. But he's dominating me. He's got too much yellow power. This is not good. We're gonna die. So no wonder we were doing one more battle. I basically need to kill you without you hitting me. So I think that we should get quick draw out there. It'll become charged if we use a hack, which we will. And then as much melee as possible to hopefully get around his yellow plays. Mission extremely failed. Okay, we're playing this hack. He passed. You dummy. How dare you? Guess what? These bad boys are getting swapped. Oh, and then guess what? You're getting slow. And I'm living. We did lose the melee attack, but we stayed alive. We just got heavily debuffed. What is this? Okay, so we got Hidden Blade. Alright, I understand. So I know we respect melee. Let's try a Cosmopolitan Smattering, shall we? We will die here. Our only option is to do a hidden swap there. At which point we will not be killed, but we'll have no hacks for our next turn, which is pretty bad. My god, we've lived. Sure? Something like that? I don't know. At this point, I'm like... I was just gonna say, we're basically just hoping for the grace of God to save us on this one. It's gonna take an absolute miracle to get the job done here. We need to basically just get it right every time. So I gotta tell you, melee beats skill. You're going 2 skills. I personally predict that. Oh my god.
Why they call me genius?
I can't believe it. Any attack would kill us. Now just put something big at the front. We actually do not have any big attacks at all. So we know that he loves melee, or sorry, he loves skills. Just hope for the best, I suppose. That's bad. I mean, we were still dead, sir. But we almost did it. We almost got ourselves there. That was fun. This is a really cool game. It's the polish, particularly from right. I forgot we have second wind. But the polish, particularly from like an audio visual level, is amazing. This is Haxity, a game I'm still wrapping my head around, but I'm having a great time with, or at least I had a great time with over the course of this video. You can check it out for yourself on Steam. Certainly one of a kind as far as deck builders go. For now, thanks for watching. Please do check it out on Steam. I did pick this up for myself. It was like 15 or 17 bucks, somewhere in that range. If you want to pick it up for yourself, please do it. Link in the video description below. And that'll take you to the Steam page. You can also wishlist it if you want to be notified of when it goes on sale in the future. I'm sure the devs would appreciate it. Apart from that, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, please click the like button. It's the single best way you can help me out as a content creator on YouTube, so I'd really appreciate it. If you were entertained or enamored, click the button. It helps me out. Apart from that, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. See ya!